Howdy my peeps, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name's Josh and this is my 2016 Ford Transit Connect. I already did a bougie cheap van tour on this thing, but I have already upgraded it a ton, which I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, my bad. So we're gonna do a really quick van tour today. And yes, this idiot boy is gonna try to live in this tiny, poorly built bougie van. Still haven't covered up the reflectors here. I do have the magnets and the sheet to cover it up. It's actually in my passenger seat, but I'll get that one later. I put a door handle on this side. This side pretty much the same. I have a sheet to cover up my window here as well. I did put a little handle down here. Put a little folding table. I didn't bother painting it because I don't really care about aesthetics right now. This holds my propane Coleman stove perfectly. So underneath my bed is pretty much the same as what I had it before. I got all my kitchen, paper towels, and cleaning stuff right here, which I can actually access with the door closed from the little gap right here. I didn't talk about the bed before, but it's just 2x4s and some handy handles. As far as the bed goes, that's pretty much the same as what I had it before, just a little nicer and cleaner looking. Alright, so this is where I made the most changes, was right here. So in this corner I got bungee to the wall camping chair. There's some tarp poles that I have so I can make a DIY awning. And so I put magnets on the top of my van here, or I can even tie it to my roof racks. I have a tarp that'll go over the top and it acts as like a little awning. So here's the biggest change in the van, pretty much right here. I did keep all my silverware and dishes in my cupboard pretty much the same. I did turn my water jug sideways and I got a sink and a cast iron skillet next to that. I thankfully moved my fridge right here. So above the fridge I put a little shelf right here and I got another small pan, and there's a pot back there with a drainer as well. Alright, so now my food storage and regular maintenance storage really are just some cheap Sterilite totes. I opted for the clear totes instead of the ones that you can't see through because my brain can't brain anymore. And so when I put stuff inside of these, literally 30 seconds later, I'll forget where I put it or that I even put it in there. Pretty much right now I got food, I got some dishes, I got some more food, got some electronics, got some video game stuff, and this one's completely empty right now. So I put this little toothbrush holder here. It's a little monkey guy. Spice rack is completely full of spices now. I can cook anything and spice it up. I hung a little paper towel holder right here. I'm gonna get a little paper clip so it doesn't like unravel when I'm driving or nothing. And then here, I just got some spare baskets here, but this is screwed down, so it's kind of like my phone wallet key holder now. So that's not gonna move and I can keep stuff in there. I did finally hang some sheets with magnets on my doors. Not very pretty, but it gets the job done. And then right behind my seats, I put a little cargo net here. They're held with 80-pound magnets, 4 of them. So right now I got towels, a blanket, and my front windshield cover thingy. I forget the name of that. So then also behind the seats, I put some seat storage. So you can see I got a bunch of toiletry stuff. Driver's seat has one too, but I can't really reach it. But it's there. Alright, so that was a really quick rundown of my upgrades I did in my van. I'm not going to do a full tour because I'm leaving Minnesota for Texas because screw winter. I'm not going to do winter. It snowed here on Halloween Day and I was just not having it at all. Alright, so I think that's enough rambling. I'm ready to drive. I'm ready to hit the road. Let's do it. On this tiny, tight, sharp turn. All right, good morning. So I didn't vlog much yesterday for my first 12-hour road trip. I drove all the way from Minnesota to Joplin, Missouri. I slept at a Cracker Barrel for the first time. It was very pleasant, actually. There was no road noise. There was no noise really at all. It was pretty nice. I got there at like 1:40 in the morning though, so I didn't really sleep much. Woke up kind of late. It was like 9 o'clock. So I just filled up a gas. I got about 9 hours and 33 minutes left on my drive. Alright everyone, so I have made it to Texas. I am kind of in the southeast, east-ish part of Texas. There's really nothing too cool or fancy to show right now. This is going to be a boring part of the video. I'm just going to be talking about my future plans and stuff with the van. There's a piece of hair on my nose. So if you want to just end the video here, go ahead. If you're curious about what I'm going to be doing, stay tuned. You're probably wondering, what the heck am I doing with this van? So basically, I'm leaving winter for sure, but I came to Texas because I actually know quite a few people down here. So the first part of my Texas trip, I'm gonna be hanging out with a couple friends. Not gonna be doing too much. We do have a Louisiana trip to the Mississippi Delta planned, and because I'm from Minnesota, I have seen the headwaters of the Mississippi at Lake Itasca. And so I think it would be really cool for me to see the Mississippi Delta, because I've seen the start, might as well see the end. I mean, it's only a 6-hour drive from where I'm at right now. So that's going to be a video probably itself. It's going to be a few day trip, but I'll make it all into one video. Another reason I came to Texas, because I actually have a couple other buddies. They're near the Dallas area, and I was supposed to do some work with them for like seasonal work basically. I think they were hanging Christmas lights or something on rich people's homes. And I was like, sweet, I'll come down in the van and help you guys out for the winter, because that'll be perfect, because I'm going back north in the springtime to Minnesota. Well, I got down here and I hit the guys up, and they're just giving me a bunch of list of excuses of reasons why they're not working and why I can't stay with them, but they already know I live in a van, so I don't know what's going on there. I think they're gonna flake out on me. Not a big deal. I'm a real boy. I can handle myself. So that was my original plan, was to come hang out with a couple buddies, go to the Mississippi Delta, and then go work with those guys. But it seems like all the plans are falling apart, which is why I don't make plans. I always go with the flow. So I'm assuming they're gonna flake out on me, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because I just drove 1,200 miles thinking I'm gonna work for them, and then they flake out. So now I'm out of work. So now I gotta figure out what to do. But I'm not too worried about work. I'll just go into a temp agency, work some crappy little job for a month or two. Not too worried. If I'm really desperate, I'll go to one of the bigger cities and just work for Amazon. We can boondock it around the city. I'm not scared. And so once I get the Louisiana trip out of the way for the Mississippi Delta, which should be pretty cool, I'll pretty much just be coming back and working nonstop. But basically, we're gonna be living pretty cheaply, pretty poorly. Nothing really exciting is probably gonna happen in the next few months. Just giving you a heads up right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan right now. I'm gonna stick around Texas pretty much with my buddies and work. That's really the plan. Nothing that exciting, nothing really van lifey. You know, I'm not gonna be a glamorous channel here. This is gonna be a real life channel. And so starting from here on out, I will be doing weekly vlogs, living out of the van here. I'll show you the struggles, because I'm sure there's gonna be plenty. And once I get some money saved up again from working and living really incredibly cheaply poor for quite a while, then we'll start seeing some cool places. And like, especially once I get back to Minnesota, I got a lot of really cool places that I went to and I did film, but the videos got blurry and they're just, quality wasn't there, and I don't want to put out really bad blurry videos because they're pretty hard to see, which is unfortunate because it was in the fall time, so like the fall colors were so gorgeous. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So nothing really that exciting. I know it was kind of a boring video. So it's just gonna be boring life vlogs of some idiot in a tiny van. So if you're curious on that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in next week in another video. Peace, y'all. Thanks for watching.